I used to believe my dreams were collapsing the moment everything in my life suddenly stopped. It felt like God had gone silent, like I had been forgotten, like every door I expected to open was being slammed in my face. But later, I discovered something shocking. God wasn't abandoning me, He was protecting me. He wasn't slowing me down, He was positioning me. That block, that painful pause in my journey, wasn't a stop sign. It was a divine slingshot being pulled back, preparing me for something far bigger than anything I could imagine. And today, I want to speak to your spirit, not just your ears, because if you've been feeling stuck, delayed, or held back, what I'm about to reveal isn't just a message, it's a turning point. When life freezes, our first reaction is emotional, not spiritual. We panic, we doubt ourselves, we question God. We wonder, why is nothing moving? Why am I not growing? Why is everyone passing me while I'm stuck in the same place? But what if that no or not yet has never been a punishment? What if it's a recalibration? Sometimes God has to pause your plans to protect your purpose. Sometimes He removes certain opportunities not because they were bad, but because they were too small for who you're about to become. Think of people who thought they lost everything, the job, the relationship, the plan, only to realize later that the delay gave them the strength, wisdom, and preparation they desperately needed. God's pauses are never without intention. God doesn't only change your path during a pause, He changes you. Hidden inside every period of waiting is a curriculum. Skills being developed, character being sharpened, faith being deepened. Some of the greatest breakthroughs in history came from people who discovered unexpected gifts in their season of stillness. A pause can reveal creativity you never explored, discipline you didn't have, and spiritual depth you didn't know lived inside you. What feels like a detour is often a straight line to the person you were meant to become. Let's go deeper, because nothing God does is random. Sometimes God stops you to protect you from something you can't see. Sometimes He pauses you to prepare you for something you're not ready to carry. Sometimes He slows you to prevent you from launching too early, before the foundation is strong enough to support what He plans to build on you. There are delays that are full of grace. Delays that save you from consequences you never imagined. Delays that redirect you towards miracles you didn't even pray for. Delays that rearrange everything around you so you can arrive at the right moment with the right strength in the right environment. The divine engineering of God is precise. He is never late, He is never unsure, He is never improvising. If you feel stuck, Heaven is working behind the scenes. But here is the truth that changes everything. God never pauses without preparing an acceleration. There comes a moment when the slingshot is released, and what once felt like stagnation suddenly becomes momentum. Doors begin to open at a speed you can barely process. Connections, opportunities, ideas, resources, everything aligns. But acceleration requires readiness. When God stops you, He expects you to listen more deeply, sharpen your discernment, confront old fears, release old versions of yourself, and prepare for what you've been praying for. Because a silent season from God isn't a sign of His absence, it's a sign that He's elevating the conversation. He's teaching you to hear Him in ways you couldn't when life was loud. When you understand the purpose of the pause, you step into your next season with clarity, gratitude, and courage. When you look back, you will see that every delay was a setup. Every closed door was protection. Every frustrated dream was God reassembling your destiny. The brakes of your past were preparing the engine of your future. And now you're being called to step into a new season, not with fear, but with conviction. Not with doubt, but with trust. Not with anxiety, but with expectation. Your next leap is coming. Your next breakthrough is forming. Your next chapter has already been written. And God didn't bring you this far just to leave you paused. He paused you to strengthen the spring. He slowed you to multiply the impact. He stopped you to launch you with purpose. If this message touched something inside you, if it clarified something, if it woke up something you had buried, I want you to respond. Not for me, but to seal this moment. Hit the like button so this message continues reaching other souls who feel stuck in the dark but don't yet know that God is preparing their acceleration. Subscribe to the channel if you want to walk this journey of purpose, growth, and spiritual clarity with me, because this is just the beginning. And in the comments, share one thing. What season are you in? The pause, the preparation, or the acceleration? Your story may be the confirmation someone else desperately needs.